Welcome to Natural Dog Training by Kevin Behan. Introduction. There are many themes in this book. The most practical one is that dog training can be simple and fun for both dog and owner. It needn't be a test of wills. This is possible because everything we need a dog to do, to keep the house clean, to be mannerly around strangers and children, and to come when called no matter what, is easy to achieve and reasonable to expect. It's easy and reasonable, that is, if we understand the way in which dogs learn to cooperate. A dog is born wild. No matter which theory of domestication may ultimately prevail, the fact remains that the dog is descended, if not from the wolf, then from a common ancestor. To this day, dogs of all breeds still react and learn with the same instincts and temperament forged by the wolf through millions of years in its evolution in the wild. There are two avenues or faculties available to a dog to respond to its surroundings: instinct and temperament. The former is concerned with survival, and these are typified by what can be labeled as defensive, submissive, and dominance behaviors. These are concerned with learning how not to do things. These have long been the focus of traditional dog training and behavioral study. The other category is concerned with being in harmony both with the environment and with fellow group members. I call this avenue the harmonic pathways of learning, and they're evidenced by such group behaviors as found in hunting, playing, breeding, and the caring for the young. This second category is of the utmost importance in dog training because it's how the dog learns to function smoothly in a group and for the good of the group. It's the way a dog learns how to do things. It was through these pathways or temperament that allowed the dog to be domesticated from the wolf in the first place. This harmonic faculty, heightened even further by selective breeding, makes it possible for a dog to fit into man's world when a wolf never can. Have you ever noticed how quickly and infallibly a dog learns that he's going out for a walk or for a ride in the family car? Have you ever wondered why it's so much easier to train a dog to wait patiently for his food or for a ball to be thrown than at other times in dealing with the dog? The examples abound whenever the dog senses that he and his owner are on a common wavelength, are aligned around a common object of attraction, and thereby share a collaborative purpose. Most importantly, within these pathways is every behavior that we need from the dog in his training. There is an innate urge to cause a dog to sit, to stay, to lie down, and to want to be with his owner. To train a dog, all we have to do is gain access to this genetically coded information with a little bit of understanding and some simple techniques. When a dog masters a lesson along a harmonic pathway, it is the most durable way for him to learn. The answer to the training problem comes from inside the dog, from genetic information naturally available to him. Properly inspired by the right technique, the dog works hard to stay in harmony with his owner. Since the harmonic pathways liberate the dog's spirit, in addition to becoming obedient, he is happy as well. The significances of this kind of learning cannot be overstated. The harmonic pathways, or group energy as a function of drive, is how a dog learns the character traits of self-confidence, persistence, and calmness, the best traits and those that make a dog not only easy to live with, but a joy to be with. The pleasure of companionship springs from the harmonic pathway, and yet this undeniable connection has been ignored. The dog remains as misunderstood as his ancestor, the wolf. Since a distinction has not heretofore been made between the survival instincts and the harmonic capacity of temperament, or group energy, we find that traditional dog training fails to take the harmonic pathway into account. These other methods generally focus on rewards and corrections, discipline or outright punishment, but unfortunately, with any of these approaches, the survival instincts are as opposed to the harmonic way is going to be reinforced. Ultimately, the dog learns either a generalized nervousness or a resistance to cooperative behavior. While the dog may appear to be acting sluggish, defiant, or submissive, in reality he's merely confused. All so-called disobedience and problem behaviors are basic responses of survival to such a state of confusion. This is tragic because the dog is being made more and more wild-like, actually limiting his ability to adapt to our rules and regulations. He's destined to become either our prisoner or our constant source of anxiety. So aside from the practical aspects of training a dog efficiently, the greatest opportunity presented here is for the chance to discover the true nature of a dog and to free him from a life of resistance and confusion. I invite the reader to explore nature and to become what his pet truly needs, a master with his dog obediently and calmly by his side.